The vehicle of the Spirit can carry you. Let me tell you something. Do you know it's possible to go back to the past and make your great-grandfather to stop what he did to affect the country and the nation?
Greetings, family. Welcome you to another video of the day. In this video, our man of God, His Excellency Ambassador Uebert Angel, during his teaching on vehicle of the Spirit, he said it is possible to travel by the Spirit to time back and change what is done in your lineage. So let's go straight to this video and listen to this amazing message by our man of God. Please subscribe.
Act on the information. Your body doesn't know it's broke. Doesn't know you lack anything. Do you realize that we never used to have salt on earth? In the sense of we never used to use salt. Okay? The word salary comes from the word salt. That's why people say he is worth his salt. People were being paid in salt. I don't know you. Did you do history in this country? Early in the 15th century, a man called Nyatsimba Mutota traveled northward in search of salt. His father, Spatamato, said, "Oh, you see now. Anyway, sit down. You never did history. You are liar, liar, pens on fire. I passed my Shona. You are joking. Pass the history. Which history? You don't know nothing. When or even to the great Zimbabwe, looking for salt, not gold. Salt was more important. Not diamonds. Salt was important. No minerals. Salt was important. But the day we tested that salt, now you can't eat meat with no salt. Yet it was the norm to eat it with no salt. It was okay. The day you tested olive oil, hey! Now if you cook with no olive oil, like, no, it's poverty. What? Information is told our bodies to react to something. So they are vehicles of the Spirit. And when those vehicles are not adhered to, you don't listen to a vehicle. What happens is you begin to deteriorate spiritually. Your light begins to dim. A man called Ezekiel was caught by the lock of his neck in the Spirit and was suspended between heaven and earth. Lock of his neck. Suspended between heaven and earth. The Spirit. Then the Bible says he dwelt for days in another location while his wife is thinking he's at home. You don't understand this. The man is with his wife at home, and God takes him to a certain location where he stayed there for days. He said, I sat with them and I was amazed at what they were saying. Yet he's at home with his wife and he's in another town. The vehicle of the Spirit can carry you. Let me tell you something. Do you know it's possible to go back to the past and make your great-grandfather to stop what he did to affect the country and the nation and your village and you as a family? No, you don't understand this. Okay, I knew this. This is see. We don't believe this. All things are possible. Infinite possibilities. You can literally gen 4 generations before now. We did this with a white brother in UK. White brother, the whole generation had a genome that was susceptible to the issue of heart attacks. And the Lord said, go back into his life. Begin to prophesy who was the problem. And delete the genome sequence that causes the heart problems in the family. I went there and I said it. A few weeks later, the men went to the hospital to get a battery of checks on his blood. And they tested even the DNA, the deoxyribonucleic acid, to try to test the genome sequence. And they found that it was deleted. No, you're not hearing. You can literally move into the past and say, now, I'm going to the past tonight. I'm here to teach generals. I'm not teaching some church members and stuff like that. No. I'm here to teach generals. You can literally say in the middle of the night, 1 a.m., I am going into the past by the Spirit. Everything that my uncle, my great-grandfather messed up in the Spirit, I'm deleting this poverty genome. All of a sudden, your uncle wakes up from his one-bedroom house and then realizes that something was missing, and then you will find a letter by the door and say, by the way, there is a great-grandfather of yours who had a house in Borodale. We have just discovered that the documents were missing, but they are yours. That's why the Bible says, you shall live in houses you have not built, houses you have not built. You will plow in fields you have not. Aye! Sit down. There is something about God that if you dare believe Him, I said, if you dare believe Him, you can do anything. Philip was just moving like this, and Philip was wanted in another city. What happened? The Bible says he was carried there. He just arrived in the location.
Thank you for watching this video. God bless you. See you in our next video, and turn on the notification button for future video. Bye.